I want to be really excited. Uh, just gonna make sure. Yeah, all audio is coming through. So today I want to go through Sandbox mode. We're gonna just skip all of this. Sandbox mode today because I want to explain what I understand of the game so far. Um, but in order to do that, I want to be at the main menu here for a moment. Something I realized about chaos theory is you don't necessarily have to have those stars to beat the Jurassic chaos theories. The thing about these stars you see, or these badges, is how hard they actually believe these to be overall. Because when you look in challenges, they don't have those star ratings, right? Nor does the campaign. So I figured that might be helpful for some people. So today we're going to play in the sandbox. I want to play, I guess we'll play in Isla Nublar, because I like that. Uh, we want standard. Dinosaurs. Normal disease. I'm just making sure everything is set. And it looks like everything's fine. So we're going to go ahead and start this. And it's just letting me know I may have a save to overwrite, but I'm getting pretty good at saving everything before I start something new. Especially when it comes to this game. Oh my good lord. Trying to play just one sandbox can be um, daunting because it takes time to do things, right? So it's nice to run a few different maps because you switch it up and see where you're at. So Isla Nublar is canonically where everything goes wrong to begin with. I don't understand why they would think it's, hey, let's go ahead and, you know, build Jurassic World. So we want to connect these paths off the hop because these are two paths that normally would be connected in the uh, challenge modes. So we're going to connect that path because you need traffic no matter where you go. You can research better paths as you go, but first thing we want to build is the Science Center, where we will research all of our technologies. And I wonder if we can actually meld this to have a lesser um, slope. Let's see if we can flatten this down to our level. Because if we can, that would be really convenient, in my opinion. It would give us more space. And it seems that there's not a whole lot we can do to shrink this. It seems like a pretty massive slope, but we're going to just flatten this out a little bit so we can fit more things easier. Because I like nice and tidy looking stuff when I am building. So we're just using the terrain tool. We have unlimited cash because I guess we believe it beat um, campaign. I think that's how I got the unlimited cash for Sandbox, or Sandbox Unlocked. I don't know if Sandbox was actually part of the original pieces of the game, because I just kind of delved into the campaign. Um, Anywho, now that we've got this a little bit tidier over here, let's get that science center built. As I said, first thing we want is that science center. Again, we're going to want the path, we're going to connect it, and the science center is essential for everything that you're going to want to do. And you'll see why in a second. We're going to build the backup generator. We're not going to keep that for very long. Now, the thing with the science center is you cannot research a thing without it. So, you're going to be in this research tab a lot. We want to go right away and research better power, which apparently we do not have scientists hired yet, so we're going to hire some scientists. You can hire scientists based on their skills. Personally, I like to go for logistics, because you need all of them, don't get me wrong, but logistics first and foremost. And I also like to have a good geneticist. And then we do need a welfare person, a good person with welfare. Here's 6 points in welfare. That's good. And we'll pick up somebody that is good at general skills. Now, this guy might actually do us a bit of good for a starting point, but I like this Nakano guy because he's got that extra skill point all the way across, so we're going to take him. Now, we are going to research we already have, what is that, the Ranger and Capture teams, so we're going to get the staff center researched, and that will allow us more scientists. Now, we're going to want to research this power as well. As I said, this should be the first thing, or one of the first things that you want to put in. So we research that. La-di-da-di-da. It takes forever. We're going to be using the fast forward button a lot because this is Sandbox. So we're researching away. While we're doing that, we want to build our... I'm believing this is the Expedition Center. We're going to connect a path to that, like usual. Now, I keep these guys pretty close together for the most part, just because these two should probably be the most used facilities in this game, because you can now go on expeditions, and what that does is help you master genomes, and that's how you unlock some of the dinosaurs in the game. Like the Dilophosaurus, we don't want to get it right away because we're gonna start with Strythiomymus, because that's a level 1 security. And with that being said, a level 1 security is, well, less than the starting part of the oh, what's it called? of the security levels for the fences. So I don't even know what it is called. This is what I'm calling it. Okay, so we're gonna just get some fencing going. And this will be our Strithiomymus pen thing. Now, I don't know if we'll manage to get it from the backside over here into pathing, but we're gonna probably put our viewing centers in the more straight regions. So we have fossils ready, we've done our research. The reason why we synthesize these fossils and go on expeditions so much is because the income it can earn, for one. Like 30,000 and another. So that's another 160,000. If you're playing in challenge mode, the money you make is actually fairly important. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit attractions. We're going to want to put this beautiful viewing center somewhere. So, facility tab. Here we go. Now we're going to just add a path to that. And the viewing gallery is ready. Now, that's an extraction happening. We do need the staff center built. So we're going to build a staff center because that's going to get us more scientists, simply put. And the more scientists you have, the more research you can do, the higher rank research you can do, depending on the level of scientists as well. So we're going to take our research. Actually, we'll go into the scientists and we're going to hire more. Now, if this is the same handful of scientists, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and confirm our payment for the extra scientists. This guy's a good general person. This guy's got 3 logistics. That'll come in handy. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead with the enclosures. We're gonna build our hatchery on one of these ends. There we go. The hatchery will sit there. Our path will connect from here. And we're gonna connect it right to there. Now that we have the hatchery, we can start to synthesize the Strithiomymus, which is like my favorite starting dinosaur. Now this dinosaur you can actually pump a lot out of, and with that dinosaur you can actually do a fair bit with the sake of part rating and guest comforts and stuff. We're going to build our response center before we hatch those Strithiomymus. And these guys are pretty much your maintenance crew for your dinosaurs in the pens. Now, we need the paleomedical facility, which I believe isn't automatically unlocked. So we're going to hit research. And if it is automatically unlocked, I feel kind of dumb, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, see, so there's the paleomedical facility. We want that. Now, we do want to get staff improvements right away. We want to increase our staff's potential as much as possible. So we're going to add Ranger Teams 1 and 2 and the Capture Team 1 to the outposts here. and
Adding to the list.
it's just because that's going to keep these dinosaurs checked on, and we're going to want to now also take the nature page. I already remember the Strithiomymus likes the ground leaf. However, ground leaf and tall leaf comes in handy if you have other dinosaurs going in. Anyways, ground leaf, and we want forest as well. However, I don't like that dense forest, so we're gonna use this less dense forest. And now we're also gonna want some water for our little Strithiomymes group. Now, I might have made that lake a bit big. We're gonna just trim that down a bit. That way they can at least get by over here. We're also going to want to build another gate to this enclosure because I have a feeling that just one isn't going to be enough all the time. So now we're going to build another staff center right beside the first one. Just because, again, I like all of my basic stuff to be nice and tight together. So we're going to go ahead and build that. Usually I would say you should already have this replaced if you're playing challenge mode, but we're going to replace that next because we have the research capability of it now. So we're getting better power now, and we already have the first level of amenities. I haven't made any of those amenities for the park yet to start generating revenue, so let's take on that as the next task. We know we're going to want to get the guests some food. We're not even going to bother configuring it yet. And we're going to get some water or drinks.
Attention all personnel. Our weather reports have identified
And now
an approaching storm.
we're going to also want to bring out a path. And this way we can put a third amenity pretty close by, because I don't like spreading them out very far. So we're going to take guests, the gift shop, and yeah, there we go. Now we have 3 of these ready to go, and the arrival point is ready. However, with the storm, we are already going to experience some setbacks now. We need to repair that fence, repair the hatchery, repair. Yikes. So these 2 rangers were out of facility, and all of a sudden, jeez. Okay, now we can look at releasing these Strithiomymus. Skittish isn't a bad thing to really have. Unlike Rana yet as a pattern, but we shall see. We're not going to put him on this, we're going to put you on this, because it only needs 1 of those skill points. We're going to now take the Science Center, do more research, and we are going to go into the Ornithomosaurids. Ornithomosaurids, oh my good lord, that's a... Yeah, we want the Pachycephalosaurids. Jeez! Okay, paleontologists, how do you, like, deal with all these names of dinosaurs? Jeez. Okay, let's get another thing going here. We want extra scientist upgrades or staff upgrades? We want extra scientist upgrades. And we're going to just go all three of these guys. And we're going to now want to pull up operations. Maybe not. Attractions. We're going to take this very first style of attraction, which is the cinema. We're just going to plant it down so we get some guests pumping in. We're now also going to take the attractions, and we're going to take the, whatever this thing is. I know it attracts guests. That's about all I know. We're going to bring it back over here. Yeah. And we're going to now bring paths to this. And we're going to go ahead and build a power station. Well, not just one. We're gonna not build just one. We're gonna not build just two. But we're gonna build three because, like, for some reason, I am a power monger when it comes to this game. Hydro is very important. You don't want to run out of that stuff. And, you know, we're gonna connect all these together. And we're gonna connect this to the substation over here, and this guy is going to come over here and connect these guys to power. And those guys to power. We're also going to put a power substation right against the fence. And now we're going to take the pathways, because obviously we need this all to connect. Oh, there's one. And the power's on. Two, and the power's just getting better. And three, we probably could power, well, a small town, in all honesty. Anyway, so these small amenities, they ain't gonna do as much good right now. So I'm not even gonna bother min-maxing these. I'll show you more about that later on. But we're gonna now release our Strithiomymus. Like, Strithiomymus, right? Wow. Such a tiny thing. But, I mean, that would hurt. If they ran right into you, that would hurt. There. They're still exploring. Okay. And there we go. They just need to discover more of the forest area. But once they realize this whole pen's theirs, they'll be happy. Because they're already pretty content. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go view expedition map. And sure, whatever this is, Corythosaurus. Oh boy. So we're going to check out that next. And if you complete certain genomes, you can combine them with other genomes to make certain species. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's see. The path comes out here. And here comes out a path. It's almost like this is a guide to how you want to lay out parts of your park, right? So we're gonna bring this guy back this way because we're gonna go up here with that. Because yeah, that's not the way we go. So we're gonna also want to make sure this path goes out this way and this way, and to all of the parts of our park. So let's see how we're gonna do this. We're gonna go ahead and build a gate, and we're gonna put the gate right here. We're gonna take this security fence. Whoops. There we go. Oh, okay, I was just being a perfectionist. Now we're gonna toggle curved. Ooh. We want it to curve the other way. So we're gonna toggle curved. And we're gonna go like that. We're gonna toggle curved again, and I'm liking the fact that I can actually now use that curve to my advantage. Like, boom, curve. Oh hey, I said curve. See, and now I can actually curve my fences. I like that. I like that I can curve my fences. And, like, these curves don't have to even hurt my fencing. That's the beauty of it. I like that I can do little shapes like this in the fencing of everything. Sorry, but that's really cool. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm on the PlayStation version. We're gonna just wrap this path like so. Because I'm gonna build some hotels in here along the fence. Anyways, let's take a look at the guest attractions. Now we can set up the first emergency shelter. Usually you want pretty good shelter coverage just in case of emergencies. And, I mean, it's pretty good to have a washroom here and there to help set possible emergencies of a different manner. But, yes, we definitely want to make sure our people can take care of their other kinds of emergencies. So we're going to take down that generator, and we're going to now go into power, pylon, and we're going to go over here and just to help flow that electricity better, you know. We're going to also go like this and bring out that. And so, let's see, we're at 35. So we're only using 35 out of the 180 power so far. That's not terrible. Anyways, we're gonna now want to go ahead with building our first hotel, which frankly should probably be over here. So we're gonna move it right here. we go. And we're gonna extract from fossils now. See, I'm in a 1-star rating already, and that's just telling me I'm making a good profit. Or at least starting to make a profit. Corythosaurus, that's a hadropod. So, that hadropod will probably be friendly for my little guys here. We want to find the Strythiomimus. There we go. This way we can finish off its genome. And we're gonna wind up gathering more. This one's gonna be more completing the genomes and getting things to where we actually want them to be. We're gonna now go into our hatchery bay and get more Strythios. In synthesis, we are gonna also build another viewing center just to kind of up the popularity rating, I guess, would be the way of looking at it. And we're now going to go ahead and create more amenity coverage because this needs to be done. And maintained, right? So, and then we also want one of the gift variety, all right side by side if we can help it. Now we also want to go power, pylon. We're going to just bring this up behind, and we're going to sneak in one of these guys back here. Now that synthesis is done, we're going to go ahead and incubate our Strythios, which has no negative traits. They're just both social Strythiomimus, which will be beneficial to the park. And we're going to now go ahead and go in here. Don't forget that you need to save money aside for doing this, but we're going to rest our scientist, our one guy, because he's getting frustrated. We're also going to go ahead and we want to hire more scientists. So this guy is good with logistics. He's a generalist, but he's like, oh, move for specialist wall. You don't seem to be very special at welfare. This one's a genetics person. We'll take them as well. Now, we're going to train this person up in logistics. Up in logistics. There we go. We're going to train you in genetics. We're going to train you in welfare. And there we go. Now, how far are we? Okay, we're about 30 seconds away from releasing more Strythios. And as you can tell, Strythios are more than enough to carry you out to the full 1-star rating. I am going to say that we're going to want to change this environment. So we're going to go ahead and bring it to the open forest first off and foremost, because every creature likes forests, or at least in this game they seem to really like the forest. So we're going to replace all that weird forest with this nice open stuff so we can see our dinosaurs. And let's fix the water situation here, because that's not a nice water situation. So we're going to just kind of clean that up a bit. And we are going to put some water like so. You know, like a little lake of our own making, because water should only exist where we want it to exist. In this case, we're going to view fossils again, And we're going to take the Corythosaurus fossil, extract it, and now we're going to take the viable genome, release our Struthiomimus, and we're going to also breed our first Hadrosaurus. Or Hadrosaurid. Now, as we wait for that, we're going to fast forward as we wait for the Corythosaurus. And we want to select all the eggs. We want fast synthesis, I guess. Okay, confirm the automation. We're gonna keep raising these Struthiomimus up until they have a population of 15. And it needs ground fiber and open space water. So, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna make some ground fiber. Right in the middle. Just to make it nice and easy for us to see. Now that we have that established, we can determine where we'll want our viewing facilities, which frankly I think one will go here and the next one will go over here. That should cover our fences pretty good. And we're going to connect our path. We're going to put that like that. Our paths are getting to look prettier over time here. I don't know a lot about that kind of thing on this game, but we are going to release the Corythosaurus.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
And it should get along with ceratopsids. However, which ceratopsids is a good question. Let's see. We got the Struthiomimus genome, and it's going to complete that genome. So, then we can now stop worrying about Struthiomimus. However, it's definitely helping us keep our dinosaurs up in the visibility.
We are pleased to welcome
A Struthiomimus to the park. Oh wow, we have only 15 of them. What's this? Gallimimus and Parasaurolophus. Well, we definitely want both. I am going to try to just research the dinos that I personally am a fan of. Now, mind you, some of the dinos I only learned about through this game, but that's okay. There we go. And we're going to take that water out. We have dinosaurs, lots of dinosaurs. So we need more Corey. Its name is Cry on there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome.
We want more Corythosaurus because we don't want them getting all sad and lonely. And we're gonna build. We need the paleomedical facility, so we're gonna research that, and we're gonna go ahead with. We're gonna want to research a few things, to be honest. So we're gonna select the eggs, all of the good ones, obviously. We don't need thirsty, so we're not gonna worry about it. And our genetics, our welfare person will help us with that. So we're gonna go ahead now and build yet another hotel. And this one's gonna have Strythionimus in its views.
Iris to the park.
Now, we do have some profits coming out. That's pretty good. We're going to go through another fossil extraction of Gallimimus. And I don't think we can do anything with the Parasaurolophus, but there we go. Gallimimus. Hopefully we can have them cohabitate with the Struthio. If not, we'll have them cohabitate with our friends, the Cryosaurus, which are a lowly breed, apparently. They're so low. 2, 1, and we're gonna just go ahead and increase the population by
Asset.
4,
Asset collection request received.
and we're gonna go ahead and build a restroom
Asset in transit.
to cover over here for you know, those special emergencies. Me and toilet
Asset delivery confirmed.
jeez. Okay, so that can go over there. Now we're also going to want to build our own substation over here. This way we can also build a
Asset
hotel over
transportation in progress. Ladies and gentlemen,
There we
we
go.
are pleased to welcome a Corythosaurus to the park.
Corythosaurus, Strythionimus, Corythosaurus. Good lordy. Okay, we also want to make sure that we're not ignoring these guys, so we're gonna build a couple of ranger outposts, and we're gonna
Delivery has
add
been
ranger
completed.
teams. We're gonna add the capture team again. Now, this is gonna be more important when you have carnivores. I find it just because, well, carnivores be deadly, and next thing you know, you have sick dinosaurs that, you know, ate a cell phone. You know, I don't think that guest is with us anymore. But, you know, they had a good time. I'm pretty sure they had a good time. So we're going to go after the Parasaurolophus genome again. And we're going to view fossils. We're going to research the Parasaurolophus. Again, it's only at 49%, so it's not going to be complete yet. We're doing a very small incremental increase on this, on the sandbox here. But as you can tell, we're trying to make it so that everything can fit together nice and tidy like. So we are going to also want an emergency shelter over here. Oops. We're going to want a washroom over here. neglect my guests having those emergencies, as we say. You know. Another shelter. And how are we doing on amenities? Okay, so we're gonna want to go and build shopping. And we're gonna want to build. See, these amenities, they actually raise your star rating more than anything, I find. Because look, I just placed 6 more amenities, and boom, here we are making more money on these even. None of them are losing money. So, we're going to view fossils. We got to do another extraction of Gallimimus. And that will help us complete that genome. Because now that the Strithiomymus is maxing out constantly, we want Gallimimus, so that's ground leaf and water, like the Strithiomymus. And I don't think either of them like each other. So for Gallimimus, I guess we're gonna have to build a separate pen. That was unexpected. So we're gonna build a separate pen back here for the Gallimimus. Oh. That gate's not good. That's not a good gate. I didn't place a good gate there. We're gonna place the gate here. And we're gonna go ahead and build it back. Like so. There we go. And we want paleomedical facility. Here we go. Paleomedical. Here we go. We're gonna build you right here. And now we can at least check on our people for diseases. Or dinosaurs for diseases, not the people. The people can go get a doctor off island. Like, don't come if you're sick. That's just, you know, that's how it rolls in Jurassic World. Just don't come if you're sick. Simply put. Our dinosaurs need not die because, like, you guys got some sort of sickness. Okay, so Gallimimus. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing. It's ground leaf and water, so we're going to go ahead and decrease the size of this. Water. And we're going to go ahead and, hey, turn those contour lines back on. There we go. We're going to turn this into the oddball forest, as I call it. Like the not so dense forest. And then we're going to want ground fiber. Or no, ground beef. Okay, hold on. Calm down. Of course. We're gonna want to shut down the park. We gotta build another response facility because clearly our response guys are not responsive enough. Because I forgot they also intervene in storms. So again, this is why I'm explaining everything in a sandbox where it's not gonna kill my chances at making a successful challenge. Okay, so we need to tranquilize that Struthio. Oh my gosh. Hurry up.
Asset requiring collection.
Here we go. Now we're gonna repair some things faster. Because now that we got the repairing facility up,
Asset has been collected.
we can actually do more.
Asset transported.
And there we go. And now we can close the shelters. Oh my lordy. I wasn't expecting a storm to happen right there. Okay, now we're gonna bring our Cryosaurus back in there. And that's the Struthio that got out. That can go back over there. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so those two are being returned. We're gonna want a hotel.
Asset transportation underway.
Now we want power. And we want it right there. We want expeditions, again, because we want to further our genomes. Polycanthus. Ceratosaurus. Nodosaurus. Corthosaurus. Dracorex. Here we go. Let's
Set delivery. Asset has been delivered.
potentially get our first carnivore in this park. Hotel. Now, dinosaurs being in view is always important, right? So. Oh, there's an unidentified ailment. Here we go. So we're definitely gonna want another paleomedical facility. We're starting to deal with illnesses. And we're gonna put the paleomedical facility right there. Just because why not? It fits so nicely. Oh my gosh. So, do we need another one of these shelters yet? Apparently we do. So, we're going to put it over here by the viewing station. And we're going to go ahead now and build a viewing center over this way. Now we have good views of all this area. Coriotosaurus. There we go. We're going to build a hotel. I'm going to have to build some power out this way. Go. We're going to want some power. And we're going to want to go here, here. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. And put that. Bring that on like so. Now we're going to want our guests to be able to go to the washroom. Because, you know, bathroom would be important. We also know that, let's see, we want to, oh my gosh. What is with this? Another one out? Is there like a broken fence or something? How did that guy get out?
En route to collect the asset.
Interesting. Which one's sick? What the? Bruh. You're not supposed to be up there. Where'd you go?
Transporting asset.
No, what is that? Unmet needs. You had everything, you twit.
Asset transportation complete.
Now go and enjoy your imprisonment.
Heading to collect the asset.
Oh my lordy. Okay, so Gallimimus. We want Gallimimus. We have a complete Gallimimus genome. We wanted to be putting out Gallimimus. Now we also are going to want to, rest our researchers. Yeah. So now we're going to pull out these fossils, extract them again. Sandbox mode makes things a little bit easier when you're worried about the oh, they're different dinosaurs, that's why. Okay, so we want that one and that one. Oh, we don't have the genes researchers out. Because we just put a bunch into the rest.
Delivery complete.
Okay, I guess secured itself. No, we don't want to discard the eggs. That's okay. Yeah, they're all okay. So, we're just waiting for... There we go. All of our people are rested now. So Gallimimus are coming into the park. And it's funny, eh? These guys, they need their own refills. It's weird. Okay, so we're gonna now go into the fossils. Extract more. And we're gonna also go on the expedition map. Because there's other dinosaurs. Like the Troodon, I do believe, will be our first carnivore. And the dinosaurs are ready to release. So we're going to take Gallimimus here, and we're going to release the Gallimimus.
En route to pick up the asset. Adding to the list.
And we're going to just go ahead and plant a visualized area there. going to
Commencing
plant
asset
another one over
transit.
here. We're also going to take a path from each.
Asset being transported.
And this one.
Asset delivered.
Some of these animals present a real test of our abilities. Take, for instance, this latest dinosaur, the Gallimimus. It's an opportunistic omnivore that does best in groups. That alone isn't the problem, but the speed. Gallimimus is incredibly fast, which presents special challenges for the ranger teams tasked with monitoring them.
Yeah, speaking of ranger teams, we got to equip a couple of posts out here.
Transporting asset.
And we're going to want to, we're going to want to set these up.
Delivery has been completed.
There we go. Fully equipped. There we go. Now we're going to want to build a hotel.
Delivery complete.
Or maybe some amenities. I think a hotel. A hotel sounds better. Even though I didn't hit the right button.
Asset in transit.
Let's see. Let's go hotel right here. Maybe not right there. Right here somewhere. Should be able to fit. There we go.
Transportation complete.
What did I tell you? Should be able to fit. Very, very tightly fit, mind you. But I mean, it fits. So we're going to want to go into the fossils again. Oh my. We are doing a lot of expeditions in this one, guys. So I want to complete as many genomes as we can with this sandbox. So we're going to hopefully eventually get to the infamous
Asset delivery
Indominus
confirmed.
Rex. We definitely want the gyrospheres. And we're going to want the viewing platform. And we're also going to want this. Oh, we don't have the skill for that right now. Okay, well, let's get the medium amenity upgrade. And now we have more going on. And see, we're already at a solid 2 stars. We've got a few species, 3 species, that don't even cohabitate. So, first carnivore over here, maybe your second or third carnivores over here, and perhaps build a lagoon somewhere around here for the lagoon. I might just skip out, find a good size herbivore pen, maybe extend this one out back here, like that, have an aviary, and then have the lagoon back here.
Our guests can be as different as our dinosaurs. They want amenities that cater to their interests.
Okay, so now we're going to tweak it. So instead of action figures, right? We'll pull up something that makes us more money. So as you can tell, there is things that will make us more or less money. Now we want the smallest negative number, and it looks like right now that's action figures. So we're gonna leave that there. We're gonna go ahead and find the lowest negative number. And we're at negative 2,000, so we want something that brings us to negative 1, if possible, nothing. So nothing can change this right now, right? However, we can look over here on Donuts 1, and we can... Oh, look at that. This actually becomes... I don't know, it's not getting any customers, apparently. Same thing with this one. Now, for ginger beer, though, seems like we don't have enough guests to justify keeping these guys there. So, if these guys are just gonna lose our profit, we're gonna just go ahead and boom, boom, boom. Because there's not much over here. Everything's on this path or this path. So we'll probably take that money and put amenities on this drag over here somewhere. Let's see, we're gonna want another hotel over here. Or maybe even start with the medium amenities over here. Because food, yeah. We all like food. I can definitely attest that most people, in fact, do like to eat, like do enjoy eating. You know what? Take down all these amenities, and we're gonna just straight up replace them. Cheeseburgers, donuts. It's cheeseburgers it is. We're putting the aquarium in automatic. Let's see, can we make it go higher than 3,000? Or 3.8? No. Okay, now for the drinks, we'll go into the drinks module here, and all of these guest types, I guess you could say, are different ways of making money. Oh, ice slushies do as well. So we're gonna do ice slushies. That seems to work out well. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can. Fossil display brings things up. So there we go. Does the skeleton display bring things up? No, it brings things down. So you're not gonna please everyone right off the hop because, well, frankly, we need more guests. Okay, designer goods wins. We're gonna, whoops. There we go. So now these guys are making the money that the other guys were making, which wasn't much. Let's get a remote viewing platform going right in here if we can fit it. No. Okay. Well, we'll just pop it right here. We're gonna take this and we're gonna bring it right like that. And we're gonna want to put this like so. And do we want the Jurassic tour or the gyro station? I'm guessing gyro station. Because if I started right on here, or should I start way up over here? That way it goes, like, say I put it over here. It goes way through here, through here. I think I'm definitely going to do that, but on the other side, we're going to move this to this side, because it's going to go out that way, and that come through that. So now what we're going to do for this is, whoa, you're speaking in different languages there, lady. So we want to pop through here, first and foremost. Because it's going to go all through the park, so. We want to go this way. And, oh my, we're going to just keep on going, because the objective here is that you want your whole park to see on this tour. Every dinosaur at least. There we go. That was a little uncomfortably close to the bank. So we wanted to literally go through every and all paddocks that we plan on putting out in our Jurassic World. So I'm just going to lay down all of this Gyrosphere's track in one go. See, now we're going through the paddock again. Another paddock. And it's not necessarily going to be in order, but it's going to definitely get the idea across that these dinosaurs are going to get... No matter what you build, you want your dinosaurs to be seen. So there we go. Now we've got a gyrosphere that goes all the way around Jurassic Park. And if we need to, we can just adjust a few things. And pull it back and forth. So this is me chilling out in sandbox mode. Guys, it's not meant to be super... Oh, hey, what's going on? Good thing it is sandbox mode. I'm not really paying attention here. So we're going to open all our shelters. Because apparently we have a bit of an issue with our dinos here. How are you guys getting out? These Strithiomymus, man. Oh, there's the broken fence. There's that. Oh my gosh. This... Good golly. Capture team. Add task. Where are you? Yeah. You need to... Oh my lordy. Okay. Strithiomymus 8.
Collecting asset.
Strithiomymus 2.
Asset collection request received.
Strithiomymus 20.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Add task. Oh my lordy. Okay, capture team 2. Hello, you're not done. What about this guy? What about this guy?
Transit has commenced. Asset required collection.
You're gonna go in.
Collecting asset.
Now. Add task.
Assets in the air.
We need to, like... Are we done?
Confirming asset delivery. Asset has been transported.
Oh my lordy.
Asset transported.
Okay, you
Asset
need to get trained.
transportation in progress. Asset being transported.
You need to get trained. You need to get trained. Oh my good lord. You need to be trained.
Asset has been delivered. En route to collect the asset.
Jeez.
Acknowledging asset
Okay,
collection
what's the point
request.
of me getting these guys back into the pen if the guy's
Asset
not gonna
transportation complete.
put the guys in the pen? Look at this. We got all these guys.
Asset transportation underway.
Oh my. Okay,
Delivery complete.
you go in there.
Transportation complete.
I've made
Good
the dinosaurs
God.
as best I can. But sickness is a reality, and treatment is a necessity.
Well, it would help if they didn't run away.
En route to pick up the asset. Picking up asset. Asset has been transported. Heading to collect the asset. Asset to be collected.
Good lordy.
Commencing asset transit.
Now we can close the shelters. Good lord.
Asset
Have
has
we
been
even
collected.
released our Gallimimus? I guess we have. Our Gallimimus are less of a handful than
Asset
the
transportation
Strithios.
underway. Asset delivered.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. New viable genome.
Confirming asset delivery. Transporting asset. Commencing asset transit.
Well, yeah, if they'd stop running away from my territory that I set up for them, they would stay healthy. Oh boy. I guess I need to rest these scientists.
Delivery has been completed.
Where? Oh yeah. I forgot what the building looked like. Here we have been playing for a little bit now, right? We got them resting. Now, didn't I already move this guy back
En
in?
route to pick up the asset. Asset transported. Asset has been collected.
So I guess it's time to build the Troodon
Asset
pen.
delivery confirmed.
And we're gonna build more power extensions because I'd be nuts like that. And we're gonna also pop out some of these viewing facilities, one more of them at least, and we're gonna pop the path behind it. Boom. Looks nice and tidy. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do another expedition. And let's start doing the Dilophosaurus genome. Eventually, I'd like to unlock all the monsters. Or all the dinosaurs. I call them monsters because they're freaking scary. Could you imagine a 7-foot turkey ready to freaking gut you like a fish? I would not like that. That's a velociraptor for you guys. Like, I shit you not. 7-foot turkey. That's pretty scary. But, yeah, I definitely think that we have a way of making all of the gyrospheres work. I really hope I don't kill a camper or a guest by putting it through a velociraptor pen or a T-Rex pen. Better yet, an Indominus pen would be pretty cool, but I don't think, I don't know how much room we're going to have for this, because we got the gyrosphere pretty much lining the whole exterior of our boundary. It's going to have to do some weaving in and out, that's for sure, if we're going to keep diversifying our species. And I still want to have a lagoon, so we're going to have fun with that. Let's get the fossils. We're going to get another viable genome, I hope. Yep, we got another viable genome out of this. And we're going to just research the Dilophosaurus. And that will be it for now. So, guys, we are going to call this Sandbox streaming. You know what? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll call it the Sandbox stream. Right, save. I guess I just need to go like this. Rename. And we're gonna go stream Sandbox for us on this one. Alright, and this way we now know I have a Sandbox for us. Anyways, thanks for watching. hope you had a blast, and we will catch you later on. Ciao for now.